Hey man, I heard that the big bad recession monster is on his way. Hopefully it don't visit your studio. Tap in with me on this video so you can learn how to keep the clients that you have and start getting some new ones. What's up, audio engineers, producers, and artists? I'm Wavy Wayne from WavyWayne.com. This channel is all about helping you to record and mix better, faster, and smarter, all right? Now, apparently, there's a recession coming. You see it in the markets, we see it in the gas prices, everything is up. People are really being very selective about where they're going to be spending their money in the coming months because, frankly, we ain't got a lot of it, right? So how can us as studio owners, people who are working in studios, whether you have a large commercial format studio or even a home studio, if you're in the studio business as an engineer or producer, whatever, right? You want to know how to get more clients coming in. You want to know how to keep the clients that you have and build those relationships so that they keep coming back. Well, guess what? That's what this video is about. And I have some ways to help you build a recession-proof studio. Now, the first thing first, when it comes to clients and recording studios, period, the best way to get new clients is gonna be through word of mouth.
Yo, Wavy, that session was dope, bro. Hey, anybody ask me where I recorded, I'm telling them to come over here with you.
Yo, man, I appreciate that. Word up, bro.
All right, be dope.
If you do great work for one of your clients, they're going to tell other people. They have friends who are also artists. They have friends who are also musicians. They have friends who also have podcasts. So by doing good work for one person, that opens you up to a whole bunch of other people who could possibly potentially work for you. So if you realize that, hey, you're not getting a lot of referrals, you're not getting the clients word of mouth based on word of mouth, well, then you probably need to step your game up. You probably need to step your skills up and give your clients something that is noteworthy, something that is worth them talking about. Now, it could be the experience that you give them with your skills, but there's also some soft skill stuff that you could do to just make the artist feel more comfortable in the studio. Give them a more pleasant experience overall. Treat them like a celebrity. Give them a vibe, right? That kind of intent and focus onto the clients that you have will help them to feel better about you and even want to share their experience with you, with their timeline on social media, with their friends in real life, and ultimately help you to get more clients. My next tip is for y'all to all be very open to what it is that you're down to work on. It might be a podcast, it might be doing Foley, you might be recording or mixing for a commercial on the radio, you might be doing jingles. If you're only interested in recording the next top 40 song, that could really limit the amount of clients that you have. But if you open yourself up to maybe doing a commercial for a law firm, recording a podcast, doing some news work, whatever it is, anything audio related, live sound, you can open yourself up to so many more possibilities of revenue. And another revenue stream that is opening up a lot right now is like Dolby Atmos. For everybody who is learning and knows how to mix in the immersive audio, there's a lot of work for you right now. So keep on increasing your skills, keep on bringing more value to the clients, and be open to doing all different types of work with your skill set, and you will ultimately stay afloat no matter what the situation is. Now, the next tip, I touched on this a little bit in my first tip, but treat all of your clients like celebrities. What does that mean? That means make sure that their room is clean before they come. That means taking pictures with them, making them feel like, you know, lighting a candle, opening the door for them, having some warm tea, having water ready for them, giving them the privacy that they need in the studio. You don't got your homeboys and your girlfriend there with you while you're trying to do a professional session. Treat every single client like a celebrity. Make them feel like the biggest artist in the world when they're in the studio. And I'm sure that I want some more input from y'all on what kind of stuff does this look like? What does it look like to treat somebody like a celebrity? Drop down in the comments and let's start a chain right there. How can treating your clients like celebrities make them come back and make them share that experience with other people, which will ultimately become your new clients? The next thing is going to be to keep a clean, safe studio, period. All right, you want to keep your studio clean for one. Nobody wants to relax in a place that is all grungy and dirty. You got the trash left over from the previous session. You got blunt guts on the floor. You got gum on the desk. You got all kind of stuff going on in the studio. It's not a very homey feeling. People want to be able to relax, maybe take their shoes off, lay on the couch as they write their lyrics, whatever. Have the studio very clean, have it smelling neutral, and have it inviting and open to create and set the vibe for your clients. But that's definitely one thing that'll keep your clients coming back. And please don't forget about the bathroom too, because if they got to go to the bathroom and they realize that the bathroom is a no-no, well then they probably not going to come back, especially our women clients, because they just don't play that. Next thing on the list here is gonna be to be on time. Now I know that should go without being said, but listen, if you on time, you late. And if you late, you might as well not even show up. Only way to be on time as a recording engineer for a session is to be early, about an hour early. Again, if you on time, you late. If you book a session that starts at 9 o'clock and you show up at 9 o'clock and your client show up at 9 o'clock, you're late. You're not set up.
Yo, Wavy, I'm at the door, let me in. Deposit through.
When somebody books a session with you, they want to start at the time that they book, not start setting up. Like, you should already have the mic set up, have chested the headphones, have opened up the DAW, got your template loaded, whatever it is that you're going to do. So whenever the downtime of the session, that should literally be the time that the artist can walk into the booth and you hit record at that time and start recording and have a pleasant experience. You shouldn't be in there trying to troubleshoot or trying to set up stuff, set up mics, move stuff around. Proper preparation before the session will help to keep that client in good graces with you. Get there early, arrive, set up, make sure that you chilling, relax completely before the client gets in. That's the last thing I like to be doing, is scrambling, trying to set something up as the client is in the room and they walking in and like, oh, you see that you're unprepared. By the time the client gets there, I want to be sitting with my feet up, sipping some tea, ready to hit record. Another way to work with clients nowadays that I found has been very helpful is by using booking apps. So there's like Booksy, there's Acuity. You might be using something like this with your barber or maybe even your doctor, right? Well, basically you can see what availabilities are open on a schedule. So whatever availabilities I have as an engineer, my clients can see this via a link. Right? And again, some examples of that would be Booksy or Acuity. I'll leave some of those down in the description so you can follow those and check it out. Oh, Calendly would be another one as well. But basically, I like to send my clients a link so that they can see what availabilities I have and book directly through the app. Now, this stops a lot of the back and forth. It saves me time and also saves my client time from having to call me. Hey, Wayne, when you open on Tuesday? No, I'm not Tuesday. How about Thursday? All right, cool. I can do Thursday. What time? 1 p.m. 1 p.m. don't work for me. How about 4 p.m.? 4 p.m. don't work for me. All right, let's try it. Right? Instead of all that back and forth, having a calendar that's public and that your clients can book through is just going to make the experience a whole lot more efficient and just, be more pleasant for everybody. Not only can you book, but you can accept your deposit straight through the app. And then the clients can add that to their calendar and get notifications and updates about their upcoming session. It just makes things seem a whole lot more streamlined. Now, if you're struggling to get new people into your studio, maybe your problem is obscurity. Maybe enough artists in the area don't even know that your studio is there. Maybe a listening party for one of your clients. Maybe just an open studio networking mixer and you invite a bunch of artists and producers to come and hang out at the studio and have a few drinks and chop it up. That's a great way to show people your space, play some music so that they can hear the sound in your space, and also open up to booking in that space. Maybe anybody who attended the mixer gets a discount on their first session, right? So having open events like that, again, I found it to be very helpful to have stuff like album release parties in the studio, listening sessions in the studio, just chill vibe sessions in the studio, and networking parties to bring the community to your space so they know about it, they feel comfortable in there, and they know what to expect whenever they book with you. Now, my next two tips go hand in hand together. It's going to be to post your client's work, past work that you've done for clients post that stuff up on social media. Tag your clients. Let people on your social media know that you're working constantly. So constantly be tagging the artists that you're working with. Constantly sharing their new album, their new single that just dropped, right? You want to share that stuff. And then people know, hey, Wavy's over here working. He's working with this artist. This mix sounds really good that he did for this person, right? And then at the same time, you can request that your clients tag you whenever they are sharing the work that you're doing, right? And I know that as engineers, man, we often get the short end of the stick. Every photographer always gets tagged on every single post. But when you post up that song, why you ain't tag your engineer? Why you ain't tag your producer, bro? You slacking, right? So when you see this, it's okay to call your clients out and be like, hey, can you tag me in that song so that it can help me build my resume and my portfolio so people know that I'm actually out here doing the work? Like, I am the one who got your auto-tune right. Like, without me, you would be sounding like trash. Can you tag me for that? Ask that they tag you and share the credits with you on social media. That's one of the main ways that we get credited nowadays, all right? So these are some tips that I have to help you build a recession-proof studio. We headed toward troubling times, and it's time to tighten up on your skills, tighten up on your relationships, tighten up on the way that you treat people right now so that you can start to get new clients and keep the clients that you already have. I'm Wavy Wayne from WavyWayne.com. If you found this helpful, please share it with somebody. Share it with somebody who needs to grow their studio business. Share it with a client, share it with a friend, and make sure y'all hit the subscribe button and tap back in. Be dope.